Mr. Arroyo, the first question I have for you is why have you decided to run for Congress in the 8th District?
Um, there is a lot of problem at the moment in the 8th district, which I know very well. First of all of those stores that are closing, we have to look up the way how to put those people back on business. I wanted to cut taxes 100% to see if how to those people can survive. You know, today you go to the supermarkets and it's very hard for them to bring up what they used to with $100. Now it's very different. Now I understand that gasoline is one of the problems that we're facing. So I wanted to see how do I can work around with Washington's and see how do we can solve that problem. There are many other things that I wanted to say is like the secures our school. We have to be sure that we had the proper building gardens in there that covers all of the grounds for our kid to be safe. Other than that, there are many other issues that we have to face, like the senior citizens. We have to take care of our senior citizens. We have to take care of our students. We have to take care of our families. So there are many issues that, but right now, District 8 are facing, and I want to just to get into and see how that I can fix part of that.
Okay, you touched upon wanting to make schools more safe. Do you feel that there is a problem within the 8th Congressional District with regard to violence at all? It's a very urbanized district.
Yeah, well, but as you know, this is nationwide. We have to be sure that we have the proper people in there taking care of our children, and it's important to double check all that.
Okay, you're running as the Republican candidate. If you had been in office nearly 2 years ago when the attack happened in Washington on the Capitol, what would you have? How would you have reacted to that? Obviously, I'm assuming you were not in favor of storming of the doors and attacking and destroying things inside the building. I mean, what was your reaction to that incident? What should we have done to that? And do you believe the president at the time, Donald Trump, was responsible for enticing the riots that happened from that?
Actually, yes, I believe that something have to be done on secures the White House. Part of that is political from Donald Trump, 100%. I believe that he's have to be accountable to what he did in there on January 6th.
The election is in 1 week from today when we're taping this. How do you plan on going about the campaign over the next week's time? Obviously, you've got a very tough road to hoe in this district. As everyone knows, the 8th Congressional District is a highly Democratic district. I believe the registration is 6 or 7 to 1, outnumbering Republicans in the district. And your Democratic opponent obviously has enormous name recognition, being the son of the sitting United States senator, the senior senator in the state, Bob Menendez. You're facing Rob Menendez Jr.
Well, on Robert Melendez, I believe that he's well qualified. The Senate, that's why I'm running, because I'm running because my agenda is going to be. It's not that it's better than him, but my agenda is very good. We are knocking doors. We go door to doors. I have my team, and we are getting a good response. And we are getting a good response from the Spanish people, from Cuban, from Dominican, from Salvador, people from Spain. They are even sending me letters, and I'm very happy to see all of those letters that I received from them. So we are working very hard, knocking on the doors, going out, going in the street, speaking to the people, shaking hands with them, and letting they know who I am.
What are the issues that you're hearing the most as you go on the campaign trail, whether it's through the parts of Hudson County that are in the district or the city of Elizabeth or the part of Newark that's in the district? What are you hearing from the people in the district? What are they saying to you?
Well, part of them, they all are complaining about the gasoline. How do we going to solve that problem? They also saying that when they go to the supermarket, they're not bringing what they used to with $100 or $200. So we had to go back to the old days. And what we used to buy for $100, we want our people to do the same thing of what they did so many years ago.
If you were to be elected on November 8th, what would your top three priorities be once you are sworn in come January? What were the first three things you would want to deal with?
Inflations, gasoline,
Anything else?
and secure our border. Immigration.
Immigration. Okay, secure
Immigration.
the borders. Okay.
Correct.
Is there anything else that you want to add before I let you say something quickly in Spanish?
No, I would just want to go to immigrations. Right now, I believe that the immigrant that we have here in the United States for a long time, that they don't have no papers or whatever, we have to work on all of those people first. Now, the people who are coming recently, I believe that we have to be very careful with that, and we have to close all of that business. We have to close this completely, and we have to take care of the people that we have in here. Don't forget, the 2019, 2020, we got the pandemics. We worked very hard with our people to be vaccinated. We don't know if those people are being vaccinated or not. So we wanted to be sure that what we did in here are not the same of what they did in the other countries. So our people are safe because all of them, they went to the right channel. So we want these people to have papers to prove that they have been vaccinated. And in top of that, they are the qualified people that we are accepting here in the United States. So that's why I want that to be closed completely.
Okay, I'll give you an opportunity to say something quickly in Spanish.
Oh, sure, thank you. Muchas gracias a todos mis amigos dominicanos, cubanos, venezolanos que están aquí y salvadoreños que me han llamado por teléfono y que me están apoyando en esta campaña, que es una campaña un poco dura, pero vaya, nosotros tenemos una cantidad de gente detrás de nosotros que nos están apoyando y que vamos a triunfar. Muchísimas gracias.
Mr. Arroyo, thank you very much for speaking with us on Hudson TV. Best of luck on Tuesday.
Thank you, sir.